3 different seasons. Last year split time with the Knicks and Oklahoma City. Johnson, his shot on the outside, give the assist to Kendall Martin. James Harden, he has been on a tear, over 30 points the last couple of games. In fact, 37, 7, and 6 when they beat the Knicks. Jody Meeks goes underneath the score. More than he is a facilitator, and he draws a foul.
Well, a minute ago with the bounce pass that Kendall Marshall threw to Jody Meeks, Howlett got through there. It went right between Jeremy Lin and James Harden for the Deuce.
Facebook.com/TWC Sportsnet, and you can enter. There's a shot block. The Pals going to get it right back and slam it home. And they're going to just get a shot away to beat the buzzer. So that's 2 times in a row now. The Lakers, good job on that end. Johnson rise and fire, and Wesley Johnson. Jones has a couple of hoops. 4 points. 2 field goals. Kendall Marshall sets and knocks it home with
the box.
Gasol bounces to Johnson. Shot clock at 10, so they repost the pop. He spins on Harden, and Harden had no chance. We believe 15-11 is the right score. Underneath Dwight Howard, Sacre was there to deny. Dwight's complaining. Here's Nick Young all the way around Jeremy Lin. Count it! And the foul.
His position, putting his hands straight up, and caused a turnover by the Rockets, and then Nick Young taking it the distance, and the Rockets want to talk it over. They're saying, what are we doing? The Lakers come out of the locker room on fire. Dwight knocked it out of bounds.
Inbound to Nick Young. Lakers have lost 8 out of 9. Get back on the winning track and
from 20 versus taking you off the dribble that way.
Now doing a little one-on-one with Jones. Fall away at the base. He practices that shot.
No communications in transition. You got to talk about take certain people.
Lin has 15 starts on the year. Tipped up and in.
Game. Knocking down shots, doing what he needs to do. 3 out of 4. No matter who's on him, he seems to be feeling it. The Lakers doing a pretty good job as they lead 24-19.
Garcia, Aaron Brooks, University of Oregon, ultra quick, stolen away by Jody Meeks.
Bad pass by Aaron Brooks.
Jody Meeks had 4 steals last night and did not have a great bench as far as scoring the basketball. They are 27th in the NBA and just knocked down the 3. 75 of them now on the year. He's nearing the top 10 in the NBA, driving and scoring. Game of the year when they were behind after the 3rd quarter. Beat him by 2. Nick Young up against the clock and hits it. Wait till February is the rallying cry as far as getting everybody healthy. Marshall. Again, Nick Young.
Down, tripped.
All of the above.
All of the above as we get another look at our Carl Scam shot of Nick Young throwing it up from the hip. Throws it up and throws it in. That's what scorers do. They have all kind of different shots.
James Harden down the middle. He goes back. I don't know if it slipped out of his hands or what, but that wasn't good. Bounce pass to Young. What a bounce pass, and just gliding to the rim was Young on the dime from Meeks. At the other end, Sacre rejects Jeremy Lin.
Speaking of nice plays, that bounce pass that Jody threw to a cutting Nick Young, who rode it up and rode it in, and then following that, Sacre knocking down the shot of Jeremy Lin, not knocking it down.
The Lakers. Kendall Marshall, guarded by Artesia High Schools. James Harden, and not guarded very well, as Kendall Marshall goes all the way to the cup and scores.
Yeah, he wasn't guarded at all. The rules that he had his heels on the restricted area. We talked about Kendall Marshall working against James Harden for an uncontested late.
He's at 85% free throw shooter. How about Jeremy Lin blocking a shot? As he blocked the shot by Kendall Marshall. No reset on the clock. Another short shot. Didn't hit the rim again. Hill's got it. Finally, the Lakers score.
And then after the back door was completed, as we look at the follow shot by Powell, after that,
of course, he's started the game instead of Parsons. Les Johnson, good feed under to Hill, who lays it in. Well, Les Johnson in modern day misses the 3. Jordan Hill, good rebound by Powell. What an active game for Gasol.
Well, again, Dwight's going to go for blocks, so whoever he's guarding, go to the front of the rim. You'll get opportunities.
Stolen away by Meeks. 2 on none. Jody all the way. Dunk it home, baby. And the Lakers lead by 5, so that 11-point lead has been cut. Underneath, Hill, good entry. Bounce pass by Pau Gasol.
Nice.
That the Lakers have put forth so far. Pau with it on the perimeter. They're up against the clock. So Wesley Johnson recognizes that. Tied mid-range, and it's a one. Oh, actually, it's a first lead for Houston, 61 to 612 feet. Not going to get it. Jordan Hill's on the ground. Lakers have the ball. Kendall Marshall gets it to Young somehow, and he drains it. And one of the things on their big board was contested three. They're late doing it. Marshall can't hit. And Hill, team road trip starting Friday in Atlanta.
It all balances out.
Yeah, it does. Lakers have that Grammy trip looming next week.
Here were the Lakers' two most productive players in the first half. Young and Powell have combined for only 3. Make it 5 here in the third quarter. Did that lazy man's defense and tried to slap it. Hit nothing but arm.
Kaman, fall back. Got it. 3. You know, for once I don't know. Here's Young. Down to Kaman. Thank you for 9. Here's Gasol on its way. Nothing but net.
That's really tricked me on that last one. Yeah, got me good.
Again, there's a method to his madness. Gasol, sweeper. Young will collect it again. Let's see about the ball movement. Marshall has it. He's going to try to drive around Harden. Drive, kick, beats, 3. Got it. Again, it only pays off if you can cash in at this end.
Absolutely. Got to score on the other end.
It's futile. Here's Kaman.
Slipped out of his hand.
Kaman. Woo!
Slipped out of his hand.
Wee! Chris Kaman throws it in over his head. What was that? Check this out.
Working on Terrence Jones, and he's just falling backwards. I don't know if Terrence pulled the chair or what, but all of a sudden, Chris Kaman throws it up, and it just...
And I knew when I said it, too. Here's Marshall. Shot on the way. Short. Rebound taken by Kaman. Dishes off to Gasol, and he scores.
Top of the game, and again, from the Lakers, Nick Young. One of only 2 subs in double figures. Jordan Hill has 10, and Nick Young has doubled him up. He's got 20. 8 out of 16 from the field. Nick got out of his scoring slump that he was in, and hopefully
that's a tough pass into Young. Going to get it back from Powell. Young going to rise and fire from 18. Lakers are going to fall to 14 and 22, 6 and 12 on the road. Rockets will improve to 23 and 13, 15 and 5 as the Lakers